this is my 3D representation of how creativity has changed societies and my life as well. So I have a hippie minion laying on a yoga mat holding an iPad on Pinterest. So with this, I feel like creativity is how we have a lot of the entertainment in our world, like the minions. I also credit creativity to our technology advances and the way we share information these days on things like Pinterest, where a complete stranger can give you a recipe or a craft idea or a home improvement idea, and all the creative problem-solving ideas I see on Pinterest all the time. And sorry, excuse me. I feel like all of these things make my life the way it is now, and especially our society how it is now, all due to creative ideas and problem solving. So the 3 fields that I focused on, that I saw improvement necessities, were education and the environment. Those 2 fields, I feel like change is coming and change is needed, and I'm sure that there'll be pieces of education in the next 5 to 10 years that look totally different. Probably more homeschool or online schooling options, and that'll create new jobs that haven't really been needed in the numbers that I assume they'll be needed in the future. Same thing with our environment. I believe that there will need to be a lot of creative problem solving in the near future, especially here in America, where we have our own issues with our environment that we're not all taken care of. And I think that new jobs will be created to help restore our environment and keep it from getting any worse. And then one field that I think has been thriving, that will continue to thrive and change, is just technology and all things Wi-Fi and gadgets, as they have been so useful and continue to grow and change. I'm sure there will be brand new jobs that are created in this industry to continue the growth and success, because it's become a facet, a need in our lives, and I think that will continue. So the 7 steps to creative growth, as I read those, I found a lot of similarities, kind of like common themes. For me, both number 1, 2, and 6 were about identifying your strengths, what you love, and going with it, and working on those specific things in education and in your life, working on your strengths, giving yourself to those things that are important. For number 3 and 4, to me, those were both about focusing, avoiding distractions, whether it's judgment from peers or comparing yourself to peers. Focus on those things that are your strengths. And with number 7 and 5, I thought about those like delegating. Like, it's okay to ask for help, it's okay to share the load, and that's gonna make you more successful. Both 7 and 5 in education, I see, or so 7, 5, 1, 2, and 6 to me are challenging in education. 7 and 5, I'm able to delegate. I have a co-teacher, so that means I can focus on my strength of math, focus in on math, and I can delegate the writing and ELA to her, which I'm very lucky to have that. But with our students, while they will have strengths and they should focus on their strengths, they can't fully focus on their strengths because they have to learn everything. We have to teach them everything. So that's where I see it tricky in the classroom specifically, because it is our job to teach all the learning goals, all the standards, all the subject areas, and you can't just hone in on math because it's our favorite. But I think that that's where you can be flexible in whatever spare time there is in your day, where the students that's when I would use their focus on their strengths. And then the delegating in cooperative learning is my go-to answer for that. So those were my takeaways from the 7 steps to creative growth. My future jobs caused by creativity, and my 3D model. Thank you.